What's up YouTube, it's your boy Barcode coming back with another video. I feel like the game is pretty well balanced right now. However, like in every other game, there is always a meta. And usually there is a meta because there are some broken things that need a nerf. I'm going to talk about 4 things in this video that definitely need a nerf. I mean, I use one of them, so this isn't really like a whiny video. I'm just speaking facts, man. If you like the content, you know what to do. Hit the sub button, hit the like button, hit the bell thingy thing so you know when I post a video. Follow me over at Twitch at Bald Barcode. Currently I'm streaming every other night, 10:30 p.m. Central. I may even spread it out even more so I can focus on creating YouTube videos for you guys. And gals, it's 2021, I can't discriminate gender. Let's move on to the video. I'm going to rank these 4 things in priority, 4 being the lowest priority and number 1 being the highest priority to nerf. Number 4 on the list, which is kind of debatable, but when you think about it, it's huge damage, and that's Spoil. Spoil inflicts damage on all enemies and grants 2 continuous damage effects on each target. Yes, it can be cleansed, but I'm not really talking about the mana cost. I'm not talking about the continuous damage over time. I'm talking about the initial damage that it can do. My Spoil level 5 card hits 627 damage. At higher levels, it's even greater. It does not need to do this much damage. The initial damage it does, plus the 10% damage it does over time if it doesn't get cleansed, it's a ton of damage for 2 mana cost. Not to mention, you either have to spend 4 to cleanse it with an Eleanor or a McKean, or if you have Soul Cleanse, you need 2 mana cost to counter it. Which Soul Cleanse is the best counter for Spoil? The initial damage needs to be nerfed, probably just to half of what it is now. This isn't high on the priority list, obviously. Number 3 on the list, stuns. It needs some kind of diminishing returns. The more often you stun, the longer that each stun lasts. So on the first stun, it obviously does its full duration. On the second stun, it should be probably 3/4 duration. The third stun, maybe half. The 4th stun, like a quarter of the time. And then the 5th stun, you should probably be immune by that point. In regards to Jean, and in regards to Orion, you can even throw Tagaros in here. It's literally ridiculous how long and often you can stun. I'm not saying those monsters need a nerf. I'm just saying the actual stun ability needs a nerf. Just the diminishing returns, if you guys are familiar with World of Warcraft or any kind of MMORPG. Number 2 on my list, speaking of stuns, is Jean. Jean is amazing. If I had her a high level card, I would use her. But at my rating right now, especially as free to play, being only a level 8 card is not worth the bring. She can keep the same skill set. That's totally fine. All I want to happen with Jean is that her skill speed needs to be slower. I mean, it's ridiculous. I got cat-like reflexes, man, and I can't counter a Jean. There's literally no possible way to counter a Jean unless you're at the Com2Us headquarters and sitting right next to their server directly plugged in, or 2, you get really lucky while casting a skill right when the enemy has casted their Jean skill. There is no time to react. She can keep her Alleviate level 3, she can keep her stun, she can keep her heal, she can keep her invincibility. Just lower the speed on her skill. And number 1 on the list of items that need to be nerfed in this game, Giant Warrior. People get confused. They say Lapis is OP. They say any monster's OP. But it's actually not the monster. It's Giant Warrior. Giant Warrior grants Giant Warrior on the ally. They couldn't have named it another buff. It grants it on the ally with the highest attack power. Not only is it a long period of time, not only is it a huge bonus to attack, but if you click on the ability, you become immune to harmful effects, and your mana cost goes down. Your HP does continuously decrease as well. It's funny because it's barely anything. This spell and this skill is absolutely overpowered and needs a nerf. I use it. You have to. Especially if the meta is Jean in the backline. You have to use this skill and you have to save it to the end of the game. If you're in the right mindset like I am about this game, you know these are things that definitely are an issue. We'll just leave it up to Com2Us to decide whether it's an issue for them. It's going to balance the game for the better. They also need to fix this lag delay. I'm on 200 down, 40 up on Ethernet. There should never be any delay. If you like the content, you know what to do. Sub, like, dingy ding. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.